5 years old, not 17. And so I'm an older father, so I have to, watch Disney Channel, and I have to still, this is not a wig, I have to stay, I've got a young wife, so I've got to stay young. But for those who are young here, who are embarking on new lives with your education, let me share with you. The times that you're going through now may not seem as significant to you. You're going to hear a bunch of people who've gotten middle-aged, which I can't believe I'm saying. But, you go, what's the relevancy here? Let me share with you a couple of things. You're touched in ways that you will not understand or know or appreciate until you get there. It's said that why does God reserve wisdom for those who get older? It's too bad we don't have it when we're younger. And I'm not being patronizing, but it's very true. The connections that you have with your family, the food that we eat, the meals that we share. All I cared about coming today, I've been on the set eating just garbage, and I wanted some tabbouleh and hummus. That's all I wanted, and I hear that's tomorrow night, so I missed it. But there's things that will touch you that you will never know. I came up, I was raised by my sister Edna and my wonderful mother, Ann, who she's had a lung removed 17 years ago from cancer and still with us, but it's slowed down a bit. So her sister Marie and brother-in-law Gary are here. They're very active. And you can give them all of them an applause. But, we didn't come from a lot of money, but there was always food in the refrigerator, and there was always the love of the family. So I ended up getting, 40 years ago, which is ridiculous again, 40 years ago, I got a $500 scholarship. And I didn't even realize at the time how important it was to me. But it helped fuel me to do bigger things. It helped fuel me to do better things. It helped me go to college. And with that, one thing led to another. And I learned early on, and even earlier than that, I just want to talk about how things impact you. I used to be one of those kids that you'd hear about raising money for St. Jude. My mother worked in pediatric cancer. St. Jude was starting with Danny Thomas, was an amazing charity that helped children with cancer. Not even realizing at that time, and my mother helping kids with cancer, not even realizing that 40 years later we started up the largest children's cancer charity in Central Florida. And in our third year, we've been able to give $1 million to pledge Arnold Palmer Hospital, another $1 million to Florida Hospital, another $1 million to Nemours Hospital. All in large part because of the impact and the influence that came to me that I was woefully unaware of. And now, this phenomenal organization, I just got chills, continues to give back and gave this charity we started, Runway to Hope, runwaytohope.org, you're welcome to look it up, another blessing, and helping more children. So all this time, your children, your parents, your grandparents have given. And you touch people in ways that you will never know. You will help people that you will never meet, but you will be forever blessed. You can never, ever, giving and receiving are the same act. It's something that I came to realize a long time ago. You can remember all the things that you got that gave you a minute of a high, a new car, a new piece of jewelry, a piece of clothing, name it. You get high for a minute, but give to somebody else and it will last you a lifetime. It will carry in your heart, and that truly is how you make a difference. And if you truly are seeking happiness, that's what you do. I don't have a lot of regrets in life. I've had a life that, it's a fairy book life. I've been blessed immeasurably. I try not to complain about anything. But if I had a do-over, what I would do over is do the small things without waiting for the big things. Maybe I've got a bit of an unresolved Napoleonic complex, but I always wanted to have to do things and to do where it made a big difference. And what I missed through much of my life, and I'm speaking to those who are a bit younger right now, is just do what you can. If it's contributing or doing charity work at another charity that's already established, go volunteer once a year if that's all you can do. Get on the phones and help out in raising money. Go, if your passion is pets, then go to the animal shelter. You'd be amazed. But you do those things, and then you're forever changed. And if you're ever having down days when you're helping other people, you'll find that you have less down days. And then miraculously what ends up happening And it truly is divine intervention, because without getting into anybody's religious or spiritual beliefs, God is love, love is God. And you then find yourself getting bigger and being able to do more and more and more. And the next thing you know, you can raise, which we did a couple months ago, $700,000 in an evening for children. You end up getting awards and you get accolades. And you don't do it for ego. You know what ego stands for? Edging God out, EGO. So when you get so full of yourself, then you forget and you think it's all about you. The universe has a wonderful way of slapping you and getting you back right back where you belong. But if you realize that you're out there doing for others and you're making a difference, nothing wrong with making money, nothing wrong with getting attention, but understand your place in the universe. You're here to make a difference. You're here not just to take, you're here to give back. So, for those of you who are coming here and you're getting some wonderful scholarships, whether it's $500 or $5,000, remember from where it came. People who care about you that you don't even know gave money to a scholarship fund so that you would be better human beings. That as Syrian and Lebanese youth, you will carry the banner and go forward. That people who you'll never meet took money from their family's pocket. Think about that. They gave money to strangers because they loved you as a distant relative enough to want to help you better your life. That's all where the scholarships come from. There's no magic trees that grow this money. It's all from people who want to make a difference through you. And you've got an equal obligation, if not a greater obligation, with those blessings. I promise you, many of those people who gave you money didn't get anything. Because as Lebanese, as Middle Easterners, as Syrians, coming from the culture we come from, one thing we know how to do is work. We work our fannies off. And you could be plopped 2,000 years ago in a bazaar in the Middle East, and we can make a living. We know how to do that. And you have an obligation for those who are young to make a difference and to give back. Work hard on your studies, but never think it's all about you. The more you give, the more you get, and the more of a difference you make. So, well, thank you. I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to talk from the heart tonight. I did not want to come in with anything too scripted. I am going to leave a bit early. I realized one thing, that I never miss a day of not seeing my kids. So one of them got her first haircut today. She's got bangs, so I started almost crying, so I've got to go deal with that. But, you know, that's the background from which we come, and it does make a difference. So work hard, play hard, pray hard, but make a difference. Thank you very much.